I don't like saying girls anymore, nigga. I'm 32. I like women. I'm 32. I don't like girls. I like women.
I'm a cut. That's it. The promo for this episode is gonna be just
I'm 32,
8
nigga.
seconds.
I don't like
girls, nigga. I like women. The immigrant section.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Immigrant Section. It's your boy Abbas Wahab saying thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. We are on tour. It's kicking off this week. Thursday, it's going to be Waterloo. Friday, Windsor. Toronto's on Saturday. Then I'll fucking talk about the other dates the next episode after that. But get those tickets at abbaswahab.com. I'm amped to see everybody. But enough of that. With me today in the studio, back in the immigrant section for the God knows how many times, one of the fucking section favorites, my boy, Black Zeus. What are you saying, boy?
Yo, that was clean. What are you
saying, boy?
Yo, you know, you have this energy, bro. It's infectious. Honestly, like, I don't even know how this is going to sound. But
I love you, my nigga.
I do love you, nigga. That's why the way people come up to me and tell me, like, the energy that I bring when they see me and shit is the same that I feel from you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel that same, like, you
like celebration?
Yeah, nigga. It's like every time I see you, it's like you're bouncing an invisible basketball and shit. Nigga. It's good energy,
it's
bro.
It's the under the leg thing.
It's good energy. I'm happy to see more of it in the fucking community. In the community, as
Amish Patel would say.
Yeah, God is great. God is great.
Man, I appreciate you, bro, and I'm excited to have you back on. It's been a minute. My boy went to Hamilton, 1 hour away, and now it's like, yeah, imagine it's like, yo, restart this episode. Restart this episode.
I'm not depressed, bro. You gotta tell
fuck up my image.
Hamilton, I'm not depressed.
But yeah, man, it's been a hassle to try to get you back in the studio, bro. I feel like it's been good 6 months plus. I don't know.
Over.
But you know what it is? You're moving back to Toronto. You're making it seem as if like, oh, it's possible. But I mean, the chips have already fallen. Inevitable. Like you're here every 3 hours.
But like,
you know? You literally got shows all night. You're like,
I've seen you 5 times
it's becoming inconvenient to be in Hamilton.
It's not though. For the money that I've never had more space. I have a whole 2-bedroom apartment to myself.
You'll
see because you're gonna be
tomorrow.
Doing a podcast,
that's my boy
podcast
right
swap, bro.
Doing it up.
But I've never had more space. I was able to convert the big room into a studio. You know what I mean? And I got a car, which is like the most necessary. Would you just spill some shit on yourself?
Yeah, I guess it's just spilled. Don't even sweat it. You got the car. It's all about the car. Don't sweat this shit.
Yeah, so I got the car, and that kind of made everything make more sense. Although, like, as the opportunities start to roll back around, you know what I mean? Like I'm auditioning more and all this shit. If that goes back in person, because I wasn't even auditioning this much when I was living in Toronto.
Gotcha.
So,
bro, you don't want it to go back in person. That's what I'm telling you.
I really don't like auditioning anyways.
I don't want.
Hate it.
Me too. Me too. But I become good at it. You know, like
obviously,
you do something hundreds of times.
Yeah.
You fucking get good at that shit, bro. You get good at that shit.
So how beneficial also, because at this point,
self-tapes,
there's only so many directors and shit, so they all know you at this point, no?
No, it's not even that at all by any means. Like I'm barely booking stuff still, but it's definitely picking up. It's beautiful in the sense that it's been linear. Like when you get into acting, year 1, you usually do good because they're like, who's this new face? And then you book a couple things, and then it goes in the trash for like 4 years. And then like slowly it linearly goes up where it's like this year is a little bit more than last year and stuff. So I like that aspect of it. It's like gamify type shit. But I personally do not want real auditions to come back. Drive all the way to Logan and Leslieville to do a 5-minute thing where you're like, you're not,
bro, because you moved far away.
But still,
too,
you're coming from Hamilton. What do you say?
Nigga, you might as well be in Hamilton. The fuck far up here you are.
I'd rather do 30 minutes than an hour 20.
Are you stupid? You think it's an hour 20 to drive?
Fuck you. You're stupid. Bro, to go from Hamilton to Leslieville,
drive
to Leslieville.
It's a 45-minute to Leslieville. Okay, it's like an hour.
It's not 45 minutes.
I promise you. Yo, people are really afraid of this commute. Like, it's not that long. Plus, you just get in the HOV lane.
Okay, what's your address? Let's go. We're gonna Google.
I'm not putting this shit on the. But
no, this shit's broken.
Type in. I pretty much live by Levity Comedy Club.
Okay, all right.
So type in from Levity to the corner, bro.
Okay.
And on a day with no traffic,
not
even no traffic.
No
on
traffic
a regular ass day, I'm telling you, because I work. I have a day job.
Yeah,
After
yeah,
work,
yeah, I feel you.
I get to go home. I get to eat.
But
And
your day job's there, though.
in Hamilton, yeah.
Yeah, you're not commuting for that.
No, thankfully. I mean, there's a little bit of a commute. I don't live at work.
Okay,
but-
check it out. Corner to Levity, 1 hour, 3 minutes.
Yeah, you're a bitch, bro. And that's right now. There's lots of traffic.
But listen, the studios are 10 minutes past the corner. So an hour 15, that's what I said originally.
No, bro.
Yeah,
you said
I
an hour
15.
25.
No, I didn't.
Well, you did say an
You
hour
said
20.
45
No,
minutes.
You did say 20.
So we're way off your
You
shit.
did say 20.
The point is,
But that's an hour 20 to 45?
bro, you're not even on the map of Earth anymore, right? You might as well just check out of life, bro.
No, bro. I'm very blessed. Honestly, the only downside, but it's not even really a downside anymore because I'm here just as often, is just the females. Just the females, bro.
Just the options out
I
there.
don't like
The options in the hammer.
not even that I don't like the options. I don't like the mentality of the city.
Damn, we just got to an immigrant section moment right here.
Yeah, bro. I don't like the mentality
I don't
of the
like
city,
the
bro.
mentality.
And
That's
it
anytime.
sounds weird, but it's like
An old black person with wisdom, they always pronounce it mentality.
nigga. And then I gotta touch
You remember
my forehead.
Chappelle goes,
I gotta touch my
"Poor
forehead.
is a mentality." We are broke.
It's yeah, I don't know, man. I've lived in Hamilton a long time. I know the people there.
Do you
And
prefer Hamilton or London? Hamilton or
Well,
London?
Hamilton.
Oh,
London's,
legit.
London's awful.
Okay, I love that.
You love London?
Well, I mean, London is bro. Wherever you grow up, fucking just riding the
I'm too
slides.
much. You
It doesn't
know my
matter where it
story.
is.
I grew up like
That's
my
your-
childhood is London, but my teens is Hamilton.
My teens is London.
And then-
You know what I
okay,
mean?
So fair.
So it's all there for me. So I have I know London I can't think of it shitty because I think of all the shit we did.
I have really good memories of London, but you're lying to yourself if you say that.
No,
London's a
bro,
good
I went to
city.
Waterloo and I went back to London. I see exactly what London is objectively. But at the same time, it's
You
where
still
we,
love it. It's
it's
home.
where we climbed the school
Yeah,
and we're trying
yeah.
to do this thing, and where that one time we got chased, that one time we trick or treated, and the first
got
time we
those stories
drove,
everywhere, bro.
and we did the G2 over there, and we you know what I mean? I worked there. My second job was there. That's all London, bro.
I'm an Ethiopian gypsy, bro. I've been
I've
to
been
many
everywhere.
places. I've been brother. I've been everywhere. Habibi.
Right back to
I
Amish.
like that mug, bro.
Appreciate you,
That's a very immigrant section mug.
bro. This is
That's
straight
literally,
up.
look at the. You're, look
This was
at
from
your,
Value Village 2 weeks ago.
For real?
I
That's
buy
a good
mugs from-
find.
Bro, Value Village is fun. It's like treasure hunts.
Oh, you're dating a white girl. That's for sure.
Bro, this is before pre-white.
Don't give me this.
Yeah,
pre-white.
pre-white.
This
Yeah,
is,
pre-white,
This
bro.
is PW.
Yeah.
This is like PW.
PW, bro. PW. 2 years PW.
You go to Valley Village.
Yeah.
You're doing dumpster diving dates and shit.
Bro, all of your style is vintage style. How are you, of all people, talking shit? Everything you're wearing right now is made before you were born, and you're talking shit. Where did you get that hat, bro? That wasn't
No,
made.
this Millpool hat?
Yeah.
This is, oh, damn, I got a... This is my favorite hat, bro. This
That was
is a,
some
this is a
technical
brand new
difficulties.
hat.
That's a nice hat.
Where are you finding this in a vintage shop? It says it's Millpool signature.
It's got that wash look.
Correct.
I
This
didn't
is
even know
the
what
hat
Millpool
that-
is.
This is a vintage looking hat. You are correct.
What is Millpool?
For real, it's a Simpsons reference. So once I tell you that, do you get the reference?
Oh, like Millhouse?
It's a Millhouse reference, yeah.
Millpool.
Millpool. Think of just Millpool. Think of him autographing, like the way it looked on the hat. It's literally.
Oh,
the
when
way-
he ran off. Oh, when Bart got his cast.
Bam.
Oh,
Yeah, when
shit.
Bart got his cast.
And he's looking. Oh, and he writes.
He's just trying to go into the pool, and he's like, "Yo,
and
sign
then
my
Bart
gas."
writes the play. God, what a good episode.
It's
Man,
a great
I
episode.
love
This is my
one.
favorite hat.
Did you have it made, or you just found a
No, there's a Instagram account.
I bet you,
Bruh.
bro.
Best damn pet shop.
But that is when you find out just how good the algorithms are. Bro, I've had sweatshirts come on Instagram where I'm like, that is exactly what I want. And I'm afraid if I click it, they're locked on.
Oh,
They're
they know
locked
exactly.
on.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
They're
we got
locked
this
in.
guy.
Yeah.
The algorithm knows. It's like
a-
exactly what you
It was
want.
like a Super Saiyan cross urban hoodie of some kind. And it
like
was
a
like
black Bart almost.
something like that. Like where it was exactly the thing that I'm like all about. And I'm like, no.
Do you remember those black Bart shirts?
Like, is it when SpongeBob was wearing like a chain and everyone's wearing long
Yeah,
tees?
but like specifically the Bart Simpson ones. Like those are the ones that I think like kicked the whole shit off. Those black Bart Simpson shirts are classic, bro. When we were in high school and elementary school, you'd go to remember there used to be way more outlet malls and shit, like little rinky-dink malls that had like a Dollarama and then like a rug store.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
shitty furniture
Always the
store.
rug store.
And then that
And the
store
shoe
that
store.
always sold exactly, but like it just said shoe.
like this?
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And it just said shoe. And then there was always that store that sold like 4XL like if you see the police, Warner Brothers shirts.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit
yeah,
that were
yeah,
airbrushed.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Snitches, or
Snitches get stitches.
there was the one where it's like, it's a row of morgue. You know, in the morgue they put you like head first, so your feet stick out with a tag
with
on
the
them.
tag on it.
So there was,
Or
there were
Bugs Bunny with a blunt.
It was like a lot of feet, and then the one closest had a tag and is saying he was a snitch. It was a better time, man. Fashion
I miss those days,
way
bro.
funner back
All my
then.
furniture came from those malls, bro. Back in
All
the days,
of it.
and you get good furniture, bro. They don't make tables like that anymore.
Yes, they do. Bro.
No, they don't, bro. Not for $60.
Don't kid yourself.
Not for $60.
They were just old. Oh no, you're right, because that was the 90s. So those were tables from like the 70s. So those were
that were just
solid
sitting in a
wood.
warehouse. That was just sitting in a
solid wood
warehouse.
table before particle core and all that shit.
Correct.
Now it's like the shit we buy is all like 90s when they started particle core and all that shit.
Yeah, that shit's awful.
I like that shit, dude. Did I ever
Particle
tell you the
core?
time that
Like particle core, that fake wood shit.
no, I like carpentry. I love that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Did I ever tell you the story?
You work in the shop a lot.
When I went to San Francisco, they gave me a moving expense, but they wouldn't give it to me cash. I'm like, give it to me, and they're like, no, we'll let you redeem expense up to this amount. So you gotta spend
So you
the
gotta
money.
pay up front.
You gotta pay up front. So I said, so instead of buying furniture, I went to a carpenter and designed. And bro, we started with a sketch pad, and I was like, I want a table like this. We spent walnut. It was like $4,000 for a table and a bed just to use up all this money, bro.
Oh, they give you that much of a budget?
Bro, it was 10.
10 grand?
10.
Oh, you could furnish. Oh, you could.
But you know, I was moving from Michigan, my car and a truck.
but
there
you
was
have
a lot
to
of
pay for it all
stuff
up
in
front. Damn.
But still, you getting it back
So wait,
immediately.
can you? Okay, so could you buy it
spent
in pieces?
98.
I was gonna say.
I spent
yeah,
$9,800,
Of course
bro.
you did. Of course.
I'm
But
like,
could you do it in
see,
pieces?
I'm not exploiting
Or did you have to
200.
spend it all at once? Or like, let's say you buy a TV, you can give them the receipt for the TV and be like, I bought this.
No. It's like you can't furnish it like to that level. It's like core items.
Couch
a bed,
bed.
your flight there, your car there. Like for me, like you can't get a huge TV and be like, I
Obviously,
gotta-
not
yeah.
like an 80-inch, but a TV is essential at this point.
But I got like a nice
what about
chair.
a laptop?
No,
That's essential.
I think they might have given it. No, I had my own laptop, and maybe I could have bought one, but I used all the money on. I mean, I got it all
You a
back.
scavenger, bro. You know how to fucking extract dollars. If somebody
Bro,
offers,
I had no. Bro, if they gave me the money, I would have fucking. I would have hitchhiked my way to the west. You know what I mean?
just showed up with like $9,950.
Exactly.
Bro.
Exactly. Yeah, you know, that's what I wanted, bro. I didn't want to do all that shit, bro. Bro, I went when we were at the carpenter. I was like, I was like, you know what? Cut me out a little oval like this, so I could put the table up against the wall and
Yeah.
cords can still
You're
come
hilarious,
through.
bro. Get the fuck
Yo,
I
bro.
was designing all this
I'm
shit.
telling
Oh
you,
my
bro.
God, bro.
I'm telling you. I was thinking we had a pad. I was like, how do I want a table? I was like, we'll start with a rectangle, but what then? He branded it and shit. It was fucking sick. My buddy still got it.
Yo,
I had to dip quick.
I'm looking at this laptop. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get a laptop again. I got this new PC at home.
I'll sell you this because I
No,
got
I
a
don't
brand new
got,
laptop.
I don't got money, bro.
Okay.
See what I mean? See what I mean about extracting dollars? You just heard me say that, and immediately you're like, I'll sell you this right now.
Bro, I bought this used in San Fran for $400 like
400 for a MacBook?
5 years ago.
Still, that MacBook looks like it was new for 5 years ago.
Exactly. It went strong. It's time.
It's
It
still
can't
going?
edit shit anymore. I got to get a new one.
See, that's the thing. I need to be able to edit on the road. and shit.
Exactly.
I want to be able to do.
Exactly. That's what I realized was the problem with this thing is I'm burning all these hours on set where I'm just sitting there twiddling my thumbs like a dumbass.
And you could be doing.
I
Something.
could be doing everything,
Yeah.
bro. Like
Yeah.
all of the shit for this podcast has to be done on that because
PC.
this computer just like will overheat, man. If I export an episode, it takes 9 hours on this computer and an hour on that one.
Wait, it takes an hour on that?
It takes an hour on that. I mean, it's like
Even that seems for
8
an hour long podcast.
gigabytes. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. A 2-shot camera.
Well,
Or
yeah,
two
exactly.
camera
Multicam
shots? Yeah.
combined. I mean, it could be better, but at the same time, it's like
How's
I
that
have
PC?
time.
Like you can game on it and shit. It's like decent or.
yeah, it goes strong, but I'm not a big gamer. I don't even have a single game on that.
See, I've been thinking that's funny because you got the dual monitor setup and all that shit. Like this is a nerd's palace. You know what I mean?
Welcome,
You got the
bro.
whole
I'm trying
studio?
to Tony Stark this shit.
That's
That's
hilarious.
what Keith Pedro said. That I still remember that, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Yo,
Tony
I
Stark.
felt good. He was like, "Damn, boy, you Tony Stark this shit." I was like, "Okay, yes, I did, bro. That's fucking
You
sick."
turn this into the fucking layer. Like You walk in, there's a computer butler that starts like, "Hello, Abbas, welcome back."
I'll be honest, like I got sold on engineering way wrong. It's not what I expected it. What I expected it was Tony Stark. You know Tony Stark before he becomes Iron Man? He's playing with Jarvis, building the car. Yeah. That's what I thought an engineer was. That's actually in my heart. That's what I thought I would be able to just resourcefully figure anything
just
out.
Asking you to you're place pylons and
no, it's just like update this fucking open issues tracker on a spreadsheet and be in a cubicle. You know what I mean?
That's whack.
Yeah, exactly. It's bureaucratic as fuck.
Well, maybe it's an architect that you wanted to be.
No, because it turns out I was a comedian. You know what I mean? A comedian who just does random shit on the side, you know? If I can drill into wood once a week, I'm happy, bro.
Let's not lie, though. That's definitely, like, been in your favor in comedy.
Like,
I think mentally.
For sure. I'd say so.
Like, you fucking MacGyvered the shit out of this guy. How long you been doing comedy now?
This is my 6th year.
6. I actually talked about you and Max on my last podcast. I bigged you guys up, bro. You two are doing something really special, bro. You showed up out of nowhere, and then all of us, like, in 6 years, for you to be doing what you're doing, like, I give you much props and respect, bro. You are
respect, homie.
I love that shit, bro. I love that shit because it keeps everybody on their toes, man. It makes shit better. I mean, because it's a sink or swim environment. You know what I mean?
It really, really is.
I don't know what you and Max did during this pandemic. I saw Max the other day, bro. Sheldrick. Shout outs to you, my nigga, because he's
on stage
throwing fucking firebballs at the audiences. Like, and I like not that he was shit before.
No, he's killing. Yeah,
but he's fucking murdering. Like,
yeah.
Murdering in a way.
And he's probably gonna hear this too. He is. He's on that level.
Yo, shout outs to you, my nigga, because like, I love this shit, bro. I love this shit. This is why I love the big hub of Toronto, you know what I mean? Because you get all the hungry sharks out here, bro. And even, like, from out of town, like, they all come here. So it's like, if you're not on point, if you're not progressing, like, you will fucking die in the scene. Like, you will, I don't know. How do you feel about comedy, like, the scene since it's been back? Like,
by the way, this is the Black Zeus podcast now.
Fuck you.
No. Okay, how do I feel about the scene?
Yeah, now that we're back.
Man, 2 things. First of all, mostly I prefer it in the sense that, like, all of the bullshit, I'm not paying you, shit died.
Gone.
And everything that got resurrected, there's no show where it's like, oh, there's no money. It's like, what? Even if you give me 5 or 10, that's a different class as. There was so many shows before the pandemic that had tickets sold and the comedians didn't get paid.
Correct.
And it was almost standard. And it was like weird
to
be like,
issue,
hey, pay us.
Issue. You're starting to even see like OGs come back and do regular shows again because of that like, I don't know.
I was just on the road with Mike Wilmot the fucking 2 days ago, bro.
Come on.
And he was like, he told me, at one point in your career, you'll feel like your act is something different from you. Like you're a ventriloquist. Your act is like your dummy. It's like something entirely different. Like it kills, but there's a disconnect. And it's like the way you get that connect back, hit open mics and come up with like a 10-15 and like work out a 10-15 at like in the open mic level.
Yeah.
That makes you excited to just be in it, connect you. It rekindles that whole vibe that you went into in the beginning.
It's a big part of why I come to Toronto also, because I don't know, man. There's just not that drive. It's really odd, bro. I'm
especially with bitches, huh?
You're an idiot, bro.
Bitches.
Yeah, but now I gotta take
bitches love the.
But now I gotta take it back to Hamilton. I don't even have a bed in Toronto right now, so. But I got that card, nigga.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yo,
feel free to crash on the couch if you need to.
I might need to take a nap because I got a show. I'm starting my midnight show today, so that might be.
By the way, yeah, congrats on that, man. That's sick. You and Paul Thompson,
Me and Paul Thompson, bro. That's
boys.
my brother, bro. I love that dude. It's Midnight Mass is what we're calling the show. So we're theming it. Like, we both believe in God. We're both very vocal about it.
Yeah.
And I think our energy, our dynamic together. Like,
is it you both on stage at the same time?
We're gonna be doing a mixture of all of it. Like,
fuck yeah.
We'll obviously be opening the show together, but we'll probably move in and out and then come back up together at some point. We're still like, bro, we don't really have.
That's
a format.
tonight, right?
Yeah, it's tonight's.
I made to buy that just to see what the hell it looks like.
Bro, honestly, if there's time, I'll fucking throw it to you. But as of right now, I'm
going to see Sebastian Maniscalco.
Oh no shit!
Literally tonight, 7:00, and
Where?
then I got a
ACC?
show. motherfucking Scotiabank Arena.
Yeah.
That boy's gonna play in the round.
I said ACC. Like, how old am I, bro? I still
Is
call it
ACC
T-Dot.
no longer a thing?
It's Scotiabank Arena.
Oh, it's all one.
It
I
used
thought
to be
there
Air
was
Canada
two.
Center.
Yeah.
And now it's Scotiabank Arena.
It's funny. Someone
Bro,
just keeps buying.
I'm so
the
upset,
fucking-
bro. The Raptors really lost last night. But I'm getting too far away from what I wanted to say.
The bitches in Hamilton.
No, that was you fucking idiot.
You don't pretend like you didn't open that
not
door
right. Yeah, I
to
know, I know.
15 minutes back and ran. Like at least close the door, bro.
There's nice girls in Hamilton, bro. I'm gonna say there are nice girls. There's nice girls everywhere. It's just the abundance of nice girls. Obviously in Toronto is much more.
Bitches.
Oh, sorry, bitches.
You know, here
I
we're
don't even like saying
politically
girls
conscious.
anymore, nigga. I'm 32. I like women. I'm
32.
I don't like girls. I like women. You know?
Damn.
There's a clear cut.
I'm a cut. That's
There's a
it.
clear-cut
The
difference.
promo for this episode is gonna be just
I'm 32,
8
nigga. I
seconds.
don't like.
I don't like girls, nigga. I like women. The immigrant section. Don't miss the latest with Black Zeus.
Can you please make that just a quick little promo?
Yeah,
Send that
yeah.
shit to me. I'll blast the fuck out of that, bro. That's hilarious.
Try it
I'm
one
30
more time. Give me at another again, but look right into the camera and do it for the camera. I'll cut this nice for you. Yo, what? So are you into girls?
But nigga, I'm 32. I don't like girls. I like women.
Yo, yo, that's Black Zeus. I'm gonna cut that. Watch out.
I still remember, bro. This is how much of a stoner I am. You think I would have forgot if I smoked?
We'll light that up in like
will
10
light
minutes.
this, but I
I
promise
just
you-
know I have 20 minutes of like where I'm just
Clean.
disintegrating.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm
Yo,
like,
you will fall asleep.
Let me
Like,
make that at the
shout
bottom
outs to
end.
my boy that grew this. This is Pink Kush, and he did a very good job.
I love a joint with a backstory. You know.
Yo, I love that when everybody's growing weed now, bro.
I'm about to.
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
a little temp for the
I'm
place
getting-
or out back.
Out back, bro. I'm gonna get like 4 plants.
Oh, you gotta just watch the neighborhood a little bit.
No, it's all legal, bro. What do
No,
you
I
mean
know it's
done?
legal. I'm saying you gotta watch.
Oh,
the
like you'll get
neighborhood.
robbed.
Potentially.
Isn't it you get robbed once like the bud
Near
has...
crop, yeah, near
yeah, okay,
crop.
then I'll
Nobody's gonna
figure it
pull a
out.
fucking
I'll figure it out then, bro.
freshly rooted.
I'm gonna have security cameras and
That's when
shit
you get
on
a
there,
dog. That's
bro.
when you get a
In the
dog
night, all
just
black.
chained up in the back. All right, this is what I was talking about. Coming back since the pandemic, I'm very happy to see that most comics have been writing. Like, obviously, everybody's been hungry to get back on stage, but I've been to a few shows where I'm seeing people tell the same jokes that are like years and years old. And it's like, sure, there's like slight variation to it and shit, but I'm like, I don't want to be anywhere near that.
Yeah.
That's like, that shit is so stagnating. You know what I mean? And that rubs off on you, bro. I'm just shocked to hear people still tell their OG set that's like used to kill from when it's like the first set that kills. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then you just kind of keep it around and keep working on it. I'm like, do new shit, bro. What's happening in your life? We had a whole fucking pandemic. You're talking about like when the internet just started and shit. It's like, sure, that's a good premise.
But yeah, that makes you sad.
the fuck has
As a
been happening in your
comedian,
life,
it makes
bro?
your
Yeah,
heart
bro,
sad.
I
You
don't
know,
know.
you're like,
It's-
fuck.
That's
the darkness of comedy, you know?
I mean, it's better for us, like people that are tuned into progress and trying to be better and all this shit. What
Yeah, the cream rises, bro.
the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah,
Yeah. Oh, look into the camera. Give me that one more time.
will rise to the top. Oh yeah, you gotta do the Macho Man like
do
little.
it again. One more time.
The cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah, you gotta do the little Macho Man finger twirl.
I just fucked up the whole episode by doing
By
that.
doing that?
It's like
Yeah, I'm not in
the
focus
sync is
anymore.
fucked now. Like, the audio got like, fuck, I shouldn't have touched the camera.
Yeah, bro, stagnation is death. I'm at the point now. You know what's funny is, like, I don't even really know how to take this in. Like, I've been doing this for 10 or 11 years now. I might, because March is my anniversary date, so I either just hit 10 or 11. I have to.
We'll say
fucking-
10. It's
Yeah, it's a
You know what I
clean
mean? Let's
number.
go with
I
10.
actually think it's 11.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been 11 years, but I didn't really count the last year because nothing really was active.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So technically, I've been doing comedy 11 years, but like the pandemic, there was no comedy for a whole year. So, do you still count that?
Oh, I count it.
All right, I've been doing comedy 11 years, man.
Yeah, I count it.
So
But I'm dealing with low numbers. On low numbers, you count it. And high numbers, you may reduce
you just
it.
even it out there, nice. Yeah,
exactly.
I'm at this point now. I've come back, and like with shows opening up and shit, you know how many times I've been, yo, you're a legend. You're a legend. I never really took in the fact that I've been doing this for a period of time that enough new people have come up. And just like,
As think of you,
yeah,
legendary status.
I've never heard of, bro. I'm telling you, because obviously there's always new comics.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
since
Yo,
bro,
Black
I've met
Zeus.
so and like yo, you're Black Zeus now, yo, blessed, and it's like I'm like
Is this Big Norm?
no, shout outs to Big Norm though. I love that guy.
Talented motherfucker.
Really
Crazy
bro.
talented.
Like multi-talented.
Yeah.
Like Bruno Mars level.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
Bruno Mars could do comedy, which he probably could if he tried.
bet.
But Norm already
He's a
has
talented
that lane.
motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Respect.
It's just I never really thought of it like that. I never really. I'm like, oh shit. I guess I've been doing this, and like people like, not even that I've just been in it for a minute, but like I have really progressed, and this isn't an ego trip. I'm very honest with myself. You know what I mean? And I feel like
It's fact, yeah.
like, you have to fucking be honest with yourself and know where you are.
Like
have
you're
to
at that
track
level.
your
Let me just
progress.
say,
What's up?
Where it's like we've lined up. Where it was like, I remember on stage where I was like, it's sick when you see a lot of black comics after Black History Month.
Nigga,
You're
don't
like,
start pulling your bits
sick.
on me.
Yeah, no, but like those nights, I know what you're doing.
The Black
This
History
nigga
Month?
tried to completely like kamikaze this. This is supposed to be a complimentary moment. This nigga kamikaze that shit. Like, nigga, don't pull out your jokes. No, but seriously, what were you saying? Don't get back on that. But those nights, you have a great way of talking about what's happening right now, where it feels like it's polished bit form. Like you're talking about all the shit that just happened, like a relationship life, all this shit that I haven't heard. All of it is new, and all of it feels like bits, like honed bits. Where I'm just like, I know this guy's just touching off of what's happening right now because I haven't heard any of this shit, and I'm like, when does this guy polish this shit? Like, you know what I
love
mean?
it,
Like,
bro.
you know, I was like, what the fuck? How's this guy? And then just killing. Yeah, you just have a. When I watch you perform, I think I have fun. Like when I perform, but when I watch you, I'm like, man, I gotta have more fun. When I watch you perform, I go, man, I
love
just
it,
gotta
bro.
be more honest with this audience and have more fun.
I love it,
That's
bro.
what I think when I watch you perform.
You know, I spent, you know, like, that's very funny. But first of all, thank you. I appreciate that. I used to not be able to take compliments, but I do.
Take compliment, take a dick,
yeah.
bro. What else you taking, bro?
That's a promo right there.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
cut
yeah.
on my laugh. Yo, bro. You
thought I forgot about that shit, bro?
We both run podcasts, so we're both like, yo,
forget
that's a promo.
nothing.
That's a promo clip right there, dog. That's a good promo.
Yo, give me
clip
that
right
again in the
there.
camera.
Yeah. You've done that 3 times now, nigga. It's like
Okay. What were you saying?
shit, I don't know.
We haven't even lit that shit yet, bro.
No.
That's my fear about lighting that shit.
So I think I put too much. Not I think. I know, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but this is like the curve that I'm at right now. I've been trying to break past this threshold. It's like I spent a lot of time just blindly focused on being the funniest I could be on stage, but I like put a lot of the business shit to the side. To my own detriment, bro. Like, and it's like simple shit. Like, I've been doing this for 10 years, and I've had business cards, I've had stickers, I've had shit to give out, all this stuff. But like, I never really, bro, I was just so blindly focused about, okay, just get better on stage, that I had to play catch up a bit. And just now I feel like I'm getting that fucking, like, that headliner status, even though not necessarily like I've been there forever, but I definitely feel like I've been there for longer than I've been getting this, like, not necessarily credit. I don't even want to say credit is the right word, but like getting it back from the community. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was too narrowly focused on just being, which is a good thing,
Yeah, tunnel vision.
but you gotta fucking, bro, it's show business.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, I didn't set myself up the best. Now it's gangbusters. Now, like, the bookings, like, people flood my inbox for bookings and all this shit. It's a beautiful problem to have. It's just I did not, like, look at you, bro. 6 years in, and you're all, bro, you got tour, all this shit, like, pumping, and you're funny. It's like, I couldn't have done that. You know what I mean? I always think back. I'm like, what the fuck was it about my circumstance that just, I was just narrowly focused.
You know what it is?
on-
It's because this is my theory. Is a lot of the guys like you that started, late teens, early 20s, you kind of started at that point where it felt like the earliest you could have started, where it's like you just do it at the pace that you do it at. Like, like a Chris and most all these guys, you started early, so you're just doing it. You're living it, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas a guy like me and other people came from another career and then feel like we're seeing all these people that are like our age, 10 years of stand-up. They're headliners. I'm an open micer. So that, where it's like you see your peers as murderers, and you're like, these guys are like not my peers age-wise, not like skill-wise.
Yeah.
That shit makes you go, fuck, I gotta catch up. So I had a thing where I was like, I should have been doing this right, like at the end of high school or in college, and I waited till I like 25, you know?
Yeah.
So I had this thing in my head, which wasn't even true.
Do you feel that still, though? Or do you feel like you start when you're supposed to start? You find shit in life when you're...
COVID did that. COVID did that for me. Because COVID showed me that, like, before I was like, if you don't perform every night, if you perform, the only way to guarantee, like, the only option I have is to perform every night. Was my pre-COVID thinking. If I'm not performing every night, then I'm not doing what I came here to do. And then COVID taught me, like, relax, okay? You know what I mean? Because, like, I didn't perform for 6 months. And when I got on stage, I truly felt like I had evolved and I was funnier, having not touched the mic for 6 months. So I was like, if that's possible, then this brute force approach of comedy every night may not be the thing. And I'm not saying, like, do it once a week. No, I'm saying, like, 5. I'd love to do comedy every night. But then other shit starts to fuck up in my life, right? So it's like if I end up finding that middle ground of like 5-6 nights a week and making sure I see my friends.
Damn near every day
still, yeah,
100%. Night off.
Yeah, if that 2, 1
you
max.
You got Kleenex in here or something?
Yeah, I can go grab you one.
Yeah.
Here, let me finish. This is beautiful. Okay, so no, 1 second.
No. Are you fucking with me? That was a nice moment. I feel like you were getting into. So, I don't want to have a runny nose on your fucking podcast. I don't do coke, by the way. This is still running. If you're gonna leave that in, just let the people know it's not coke. It's nice and warm in this room.
I'll keep this next to you, bro. I don't even know what the deal is with this guy, bro. COVID it out.
I got you. Yeah,
I'm
I know,
asking
right?
you, what's the flavor of that tea, bro?
Nah, it's
I'm asking
chai,
you flavor
chai.
questions and shit. You been out of the country, bro?
It's spicy.
That's spicier than a motherfucker.
All I'm thinking right now is like, you know how when you feel like you have boogers dripping out your nose, but you don't?
Yeah.
That's what was happening right there.
That's the worst.
It's like
I had to
you're
free
like
you
a
from
dog.
that
It's
shit.
like you're wet. You
Yeah,
got a wet nose.
What was I saying though? I forget.
Oh shit. I do know.
Anywho, the point is that what COVID taught me is like chill, relax, see your friends. Because bro, I had tunnel vision too, where it's like I didn't see any of my friends unless I went to London or like they were here. I was just like da, 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 da. And now it's like someone will be like, oh, I'm hanging out with friends this night. Like it used to be, I would be like, oh, well, yeah, we're chilling Saturday. And then on Wednesday, someone's like, you want to do the show Saturday?
Like, yeah.
I'd be like, yes. You know what I mean? Now I'll be like, nah, I
got plans.
Yeah, exactly. I can't Saturday, period. You know, and before that would have fucked with my head.
Now what would change that though? A nice pay?
No, like I don't see my friends that much. So I mean, if it was like a $500 gig, I'd go to that 100%. Yeah. You know what I mean? But when is it?
I think it would jump to a half a stack.
Yeah,
if it's
bro.
$500. I
Yeah.
mean, who's the fuck is gonna turn down? So what is your number to turn down a good night with your friends? 100? Would you do a $100 show?
No,
200.
I'd go with the friends.
200.
200. I'd start being like,
thinking about it.
I'd be like, what's the plan, guys? What are we
exactly
what's the total plan?
Can I meet up with you after?
I want to see how this will play out. Is this worth it? 250 probably be like, I'm leaning towards the show and above.
Fuck, bro. I love this shit so much, and there's no right or wrong approach. It's just once your heart is fully in it, it's easy to get lost and just be like, yo, I'm just doing this. I think it's really easy to get lost. Like I've never been more focused, and like I have a like, because it kind of got lost. I'm sure every comedian went through it during COVID, but like that. Your vision got kind of fucking blurry. You didn't know
100%.
what the future looked like. Didn't like, okay. And now that comedy's back, even without it being back, before that, I'm like, I think I have a better understanding of how I want to approach this now. You know, and maybe because all that time off like gave me
exactly. Yeah. For a lot of people, especially like you know, let's say like 9 years where it's just head down, do comedy.
Nigga, 10,
this is the
11.
first. No, at the time when the pandemic hit.
I know.
Right?
Okay.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga.
Relax and start breathing. Fuck that shit. I just got that bitch cheating.
All right, I'm gonna spark this joint.
Let's do it. Yeah, I guess that when you're dropping random Eminem lyrics, let's fucking do it, bro.
Yo, you a big Eminem guy? You grew up listening to Eminem?
No, I actually just discovered him at that Super Bowl halftime show.
Him.
Who's this guy? Lose Yourself. This guy's fucking good.
I just discovered him.
Who's that white guy?
That's so good, bro. I just
Dude,
discovered
this guy's fucking talented, man.
Like, how deep in the discography have you gotten already?
No, like I'm fucking around, but like I'm not necessarily playing a lot more Eminem recently, but I'm a big fan of Eminem.
Well, his first
I'm
three albums
going hard into Jay-Z these days. I just discovered Jay-Z, like truly going into full albums, only during COVID. How crazy is that?
I'm not really a big Jay-Z guy.
I'm a bro. He's
Again,
probably
I'm too
the top of my
I'm
list
too
at this
militant,
point.
and there's too many.
You're on that Talib Kweli shit.
Yo, Most Def is top 5 for me.
You mean
Yasin Bey?
Bey?
Yeah, see, yeah, nigga, I corrected myself. Don't
Yasin Bey.
I'm gonna work with that nigga one day, bro. Like I'm
I can
telling
see
you,
it.
bro.
You have to ask him what you
know
say,
what
nigga,
sucks?
so many times.
You know what's tough for me,
yo,
bro?
black
You know what's
juice,
tough
man.
for me is like constantly having to figure out. Let me talk into the microphone. Constantly having to figure out because. Like, you know how Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, that distinction between the two worlds? Like, Gambino is like his music lane, and then Glover's like his acting, writing, directing, all that shit.
Yeah.
That is the vision I had for Black Zeus, starting comedy. And Glover wasn't like, not that I didn't get bits and pieces of the idea from him, but it very much was not a thing that I thought about when I started comedy. It was like an idea that I felt was original to me. I'm going to fucking do Black Zeus in comedy, create this universe, draw people in through my humor, because that is my main outlet. But use Mike DeMissy, my real name, for when I write scripts, when I direct, when I act, when I do.
But
all
were you
this shit.
planning on doing actual music too, or not really?
I'm
like, did you rap,
not
bro? At
fully,
some point?
not fully.
Is this
but
where I
like,
found out you had
at
an
the
album?
No, at the beginning of my comedy shit, yeah, I used to go around and like Vape on the Lake, bro. There's tons of clips of me rapping at Vape on the Lake and all that shit. I was gonna put out an EP at one point, but maybe somewhere down the road, because I do love music so much that I do feel like I want to tap into that at some point, but not right now. It's just.
Did you ever drop a comedy EP?
No.
Don't you think you're overdue for that shit? You should
Way
retire
overdue.
all your pre-COVID shit.
Way overdue. Way overdue. I'm like through COVID, I've been trying to fucking get this shit done. You know what I mean? And obviously everybody's trying to do an album and all this shit right now. I've been on a couple. You know, I was on the Nubian Show 25th anniversary compilation, all that stuff. It's like that is a big strategy that comics don't really share that information about. You know what I mean? When you get into comedy, how do you make money? It's like, well, fucking get an EP and try and get plays on that shit because there's money in that.
Yeah,
That's a
why
lot of
I
like
was
gatekeeper fucking type of info. You know how long it took me to get that fucking information in comedy, bro? Like,
Bro, it just happened to me like a couple months ago, maybe a month ago.
you got that info.
Yeah, and that's why I say shout outs to my man Keith Pedro.
Pedro's
Much love for that guy.
Pedro's a G.
So much love for that guy. That guy, out of almost at this point, he's almost like
like a mentor type.
he for sure is a mentor, but I think he is like, man, he just does so much for me and just hooks me up and like gives me legit feedback and just was like, dude, like make an EP, put that out, and like this is how you actually can start getting your rent paid from the comedy work you've done, right? And you're right, nobody tells you anything. Nobody says shit about Sound Exchange. Nobody says shit about anything. You know?
You're just supposed to figure it out. Or fucking years into a career, you just stumble on a conversation. Or somebody, bro, like for a year, Pedro is my Rita. Like, and I've been, bro, thank God, Rita's like, not that he's disappeared.
Mike Rita is
Mike Rita. I'm
yeah.
talking about Mike Rita, the fucking legend. An absolute fucking...
He's supposed to come do this, but he's a fucking flimsy
He's
motherfucker.
a recluse,
man.
bro. He's a recluse.
Yeah.
But this nigga's in the scene again, like heavy.
I know.
Bro, I like the last 2 weekends, I hosted the corner that he was on yesterday. And all last weekend I was at, and he's got Stoner Sundays. I'll
He's
be
a
there
beast,
this Sunday. Bro, he was the first person. When I first started comedy, like he was the first person to sit me down and have a real, and I'm talking like 1-2 years in, bro. Like and he would let me on Stoner Sundays at Vapor Central every week. Bro, I would not be the comedian I am today if it wasn't for these weed rooms, bro. I'm so grateful to the scene, and it's so sad for me. All of them are gone now.
Yeah.
Like once legalization hit, they made sure to shut all that shit down, and they're talking slowly about allowing that shit to start back up again.
Isn't that just so funny? Once legalization hit.
But it makes sense though. Yeah, but every stoner knew this was coming, bro. If you understand law, before it was illegal, which means like they didn't have to look at it and make laws around it. But now that you are saying it's a legal thing, you're going to now have to create laws, which means you're looking at it a lot more closely, which means you're going to start fucking shit like fucking people over that have already established like a thing within the community. And unfortunately, like vapor lounges was one of the first things to go.
But as I say,
be back.
generally speaking, weed becoming legal was a net positive in my opinion, for sure. Like the ability, there's the 1,000 dispensaries, like just
yes and no.
Like
Yes and no.
there's 3 lounges that died that as a result of it, and it sucks. But it's like at the
new
same
lounges
time,
will appear,
I'd rather not be dealing with this illegal
Yeah, but
bullshit.
nigga, you're not a stoner, bro. You don't fucking understand the culture in the community. Like you are now, like you are corporatizing something that in its very essence is not a corporate fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like when you pump money and create industry out of something that is literally filled with hippies and like good vibes.
Bro, I'm not even talking about like that. I'm still buying from a guy.
You better
I'm
still
buying from some Somali guy. He's my guy. Delivers all the time. He's my boy.
Support your local, you motherfuckers. Your friends still have rent to pay. Some of these niggas got babies now. Some of these niggas just want to buy Adidas tracksuits, but still, who are you to judge? You know what I mean?
Help them buy Adidas
You know how
tracksuits.
expensive those are now? You want the top bottom piece Adidas tracksuit?
You know what?
That's not
Actually,
cheap,
just
bro.
support our Patreon, and every dollar
We'll go back to
of every $2 given to the Patreon, one will be given to making sure these people get tracksuits.
I want to talk to you because now, obviously, I'm finally moved into the digital space. You know what I mean?
Digital.
It's like
You're welcome
trying
to digital, nigga.
But it's like,
I'm
bro,
like-
I want to talk to you about this, man. I started comedy in a very different way, but it was like the tail end of the old way. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't, when I started, the whole approach wasn't, okay, I'm going to do comedy, but also I'm going to be a social media fucking thing. And you have to have this digital presence. Like the most I had was a sketch troupe and we were making sketches for YouTube and shit, you know? Like you didn't have to be posting every 30 seconds to feed the algorithm. And it's like, bro, I love what y'all do, man, but that shit is the most cringe shit to me in my entire life. Like what social media comedy is like having to make these fucking,
Bring your mic up a bit.
sorry, having to make these topical ass, like everything has to just feed the algorithm and they call it content. I'm like, I'm not a content creator, bro. I'm sorry, I'm one of those guys, but I'm an artist, nigga.
Yeah.
I love what I do and I do it well, and not that like YouTubers and Instagrammers and shit don't. It's just now that's muddying what comedy is. It's like people consider that a comedian. I'm like, that is a completely different, like you're a sketch comedian maybe at best. I sound like I'm fucking hating, and maybe I am, nigga, but I can't even scroll anymore through my feed because it's just everybody's doing like the most. It would be considered hack, my nigga, if you did this shit on stage. Like a comedian would fucking eat you alive.
Bro, without a doubt,
that's
it's
what
a
you're
whole
asking for,
different
the
thing.
ashtray. My bad.
No, but I'm saying your phone
pointing.
was ringing, but you're right, dude. It's like it's a different thing, though. It's a whole different thing online. It has no business. You can't picture that thing being on stage. It's a different ecosystem, and you know what it is? That ecosystem is very much connected with the live ecosystem in the sense that like you reach the only thing it's like a necessary evil. That's the way I look at it. Like this online thing, it's like
I struggled for a long time to figure out how to do it in a way that didn't make me want to fucking punch myself in the dick.
Yeah.
So
you and I were doing comedy every night. So we only have access to the people who happen to be in those rooms at those times, right?
correct.
So online, you have like this coherent like access to people that like from everywhere. So you may have to give them a thing that works for the fucking algorithm of the ecosystem you're in. TikTok is different from Instagram. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, you may have to give them exactly what they want because then those real people flow into that live situation. You know what I mean? So
Have you seen that? Have you seen like a tangible? Because
this
you're growing your
podcast,
audience
I'm like
online,
almost
that's
100.
for damn sure.
I mean, this podcast almost 150 episodes.
Yeah.
Doing comedy like every night. You know, making random videos, TikToks and shit during COVID. Which I'm back on now, kind of like to get more traffic because I love to sell out all these shows and have me and Mo and Jesse just go to sold out shows and we bring the fire and everyone fucking remembers it. You know what I mean?
Dream, bro.
That's all I want.
That's the dream.
So that's why I'm like, okay, that's why I've been dropping these like random videos. But the thing is, don't dismiss it too quick because anything is possible as long as you communicate you're funny in your way. you don't like. Every week, a new trend will come out where it's
hate
like,
that,
replace
bro.
your
I'm not
face
that
with a
nigga,
license
bro. I'm
plate.
not
Find
that.
out what license plate
I'm
number you
not-
would be with your face, and then
Nigga,
everyone
you know
posts
me,
their
bro.
version.
I'm wearing a FUBU sweater right now. Nothing. I'm
bias.
too militant for what life is right now. Like I push back on.
Bro, you're
on
listening
this-
to a lot of Common.
That's I actually don't really like Common.
Yeah.
That's
My
hilarious.
brother. My
My brother. It's actually Umar Johnson, Dr. Umar Johnson. It's like, yo, how many times at a comedy
Is that
club?
Common's real name?
No. It's like Dr. Umar Johnson is a whole other guy, bro. You need to type that into Google. He is like,
love it, bro.
you think I go to like how many times at a comedy club have you heard me say out loud?
Is this a
I
comic?
don't date white women. How many times have
psychology.
you heard me say this out loud, bro? He is like he's the embodiment of this shit. He wears the African garb, bro. He's got the kente cloth and all this shit, and he's like my brother. But then he's been caught with white women multiple times. It's really funny. Hey, white women, you're still
Dr. Omar
gorgeous.
is totally against.
White women, you are still gorgeous, and there is potential for us. I just want to say, what the fuck are you doing, nigga? I'm trying to do a whole PSA to white women right now. You got Umar Johnson. My brother, yeah.
Bro, this guy reminds me of Killer Mike a little bit. Killer Mike is the best.
Killer
though.
Mike
Killer
is
Mike,
like
man, I
a
want to
lot
vote for that
sharper, I
guy.
think.
Yeah, I would love for Killer Mike to be president.
That would be fun.
Like truly, actually be president. Of the
Nigga, I was
United
having a
States.
whole fucking moment. Fuck you.
My bad. Keep going.
No, I don't even want to like. I feel like this was finally me addressing it in
Bro.
public. You know, like.
Then go back into it.
Nah, it's
What the
over.
fuck? It's
You
not over.
killed
Do
it.
your
You
thing.
brought up Umar.
How? You brought it up. You literally said type that into the laptop. I typed it, and
I
with
didn't
my
say
mind.
I didn't mean right
blew
now,
up, dude.
I didn't mean right now.
I was watching this shit. Oh, you were talking to fucking
Yeah,
white
literally,
women.
yo,
You
look,
were addressing white
look,
women
I even had
directly
I
into
had
the camera.
mug and da-da-da. It's the moment.
Listen up, ladies. Black Zeus is addressing you.
That's hilarious. No, I still very much, there's still.
You went into it.
I like my women. You ladies are still gorgeous. It's just, bro. I've dated so many white women. I've had so much disconnect, and I think I just got fed up. I just got tired of explaining situations. I got tired. Nitish has a really. I'm so fucking mad because I've been thinking about this. I mean, I can
Nitish already
still
has
do
a
it in my
joke?
own way. Yeah, like I hate that. Bro, where he's talking about like allyship that you don't ask for. It's like, bro, every white girlfriend I've ever had is like starts being this ally for a situation that isn't even like to a person that's been like a person of color or whatever. Even that is like a PLC. It's like an ethnic person. It's like would not really be a big issue. It's like,
But isn't his girl white?
yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying?
I mean, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not even necessarily saying. I don't think the joke is about his girl.
It's just like about white girls.
It's just about white people. Like allyship that you don't ask for is the joke.
I mean, I don't know. Like I've dated a lot of white girls, Mexican girls. Mexican girl actually, but like a couple ethnicities, right?
Yes.
And like, dude, it's
Two?
fucking different case by case, man. You know that shit. It's not like whites across the board. Yeah, basic white bitches.
No, that's
sure.
not what I'm saying, nigga. That's not what I'm saying.
But you know what? You got to get yourself
'Cause
an
I'm not-
immigrant, bro.
'cause I'm
That's
not-
what it is. You got to
So
get yourself someone that
this-
flew
and
here
this
on a
is
plane.
This is where I realized
The
over
immigrant
time,
section.
it's a certain. It's like I don't think I resonate with the North American mindset. You know,
You
what
have
I
to
mean?
experience
I've been through
it.
too much, bro. I got spit on when I moved to this country just because I'm black. Like, and I was like fucking 6.
Isn't that hilarious? How it's like, bro, is this in London?
Yeah, of course I was in London, my nigga. I have lots of London stories. I had to go. The reason I went to Catholic school, my mom moved
Someone
me to Catholic
spit
school.
on you for being black.
Yeah, bro.
How did this shit go down?
Walking through the mall in
Actually.
London, Ontario. That's what happens in
Which
London,
mall?
Ontario.
White Oaks?
Westmount.
Westmount Mall, bro.
Westmount
This
Mall,
is like a
that's-
dead mall.
Yeah.
This is where old people.
But
go
back
walk.
then it was like a popping. Like back
Oh.
then, this is the '90s, bro.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like
Next to
everything.
Saunders.
Yeah. This is everything was popping, but
Someone just spit at you.
someone just spit at me. Wow.
Did they say anything?
Bro, I was on the bus one time. Just sitting with my mom on the bus.
Yeah.
And these 2 white kids, like when they were getting off, we were sitting by the back door, that middle back door on a bus. So we were sitting by that door, and these kids just fucking like slapped my forehead and gave me the middle finger. And like the door closed as they were walking out, and the door just closed and shit. I mean, they might have not just done that because I was black. Who knows? But it's London, Ontario, so most likely.
They're just Dennis the Menace.
Like
type of-
most likely.
Did he
But
have a slinky in his back pocket?
I had 2 teachers within one school that fucking I dealt with racist bullshit, bro. There would be a white student that wanted to go to the bathroom and he would be able to and I wouldn't be able to, like that type shit, bro. So my mom ended up moving me to Catholic school because of shit like that, thinking that for some reason that would be better. I didn't get racist teachers there, but like racism is everywhere, man.
They wouldn't let the black kids leave, huh? Was it a Ukrainian teacher?
Yo, that's really good, bro. That's topical as shit because they ain't letting niggas out of that country either, bro. It's like you.
Was that
to the back.
Ukraine, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that where you had fucking class?
That's hilarious. I went, London, Ukraine. That's my. But the white girls I fucks with are like European. Like they weren't allowed out because that's the life that I know, bro, and that's the life that I connect with, and like some hardship. I think it's just hardship, bro. If you haven't experienced hardship, and like like I said, I got spit on when I was 6. To have to process that and understand that that's the way the world works at that age. Yeah, you like my viewpoint is completely different, bro. So. Like I can't have I had too many instances where something minor would happen and someone that I don't ask to come to my defense would come to my defense. And now it's an issue between us because you feel a type of way because it's like this fake woke shit. I don't know, bro. I'm like stuck in a fucking time period.
London will fuck you up, bro.
London leaves scars, bro. It's like Nam memories, bro. It's like
London. Exactly. London. What was your order, sir? He's like, yeah, it's an Arby's.
That's hilarious.
What was your order,
nigga? Did you ever really experience that situation?
Bro, when I was like 6, we fucked with this guy a little bit, and he like let his dog go, and he goes, sick the black one. And we're all like 6, 7 running so fast away. I was the black kid. Sick the black one. Sick the black one. Yeah. Yeah. Like it's like first of all, like the dog is like the correct. The dog is like, okay, black.
It's tough for me to admit this as a black person, but racism is so funny, bro.
I know it's crazy.
Racism is so funny.
Get that blue one.
It's so
kill the blue one. Why?
Get that black one. Like the amount that you could do with that line is just holy shit. One. Someone give that to Quentin Tarantino, bro. Put that in.
That was the first time we actually gave like it was like not a police, but like.
Did I smoke this still?
Some authority. We were like almost giving a statement afterwards because like I guess they got the dog and they were getting the guy.
Yeah.
And we were like, he said sick the black one. It was like a statement. I'm like, damn, we all snitches right now. Is it still snitching if someone was racist against you?
No. At that point, they kind of there's always a bro. Once you racist,
it's like what happened to you? It's like I ain't saying
shit. It's like officer,
what happened, Johnny Tight Lips? I ain't saying nothing.
What do we tell the paramedic? Tell him to suck a lemon. Tell him to suck a lemon. What's your?
That was on point too.
Tell him to suck, bro. So this is my strategy now. You know what I really don't like, and I learned this through auditioning for Screen. Until I get to a point that I'm getting offered shit. Or shit is tailored for me, or I can write my own stuff, which obviously I'm willing to fucking wait that out because I know that's going to be a long time, obviously. Voice acting is my shit, bro. That's my jam.
Are you in it yet?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
That's where, when I say I'm auditioning, I'm not doing fucking, so I would never even be really doing in live auditions anymore anyways. I don't think this industry is doing live auditions. I've been doing so many Zoom auditions and like just like self-records and shit.
Sense. It doesn't make any sense. And I do better in a self-tape because, bro, live auditions is just something very unnatural about going in front of a table that has 3 people behind it and, like, looking in their direction and someone is reading the line, you're looking there, and they're like...
The last audition I did, this is the audition that I said, you know what, fuck this. I'm just not going to be doing this. I went to the audition. I forget what it was for, bro, but, like, it was the most... like cringe cliche shit that you could think about. So obviously you're sitting in the waiting room, auditioning, and then you're waiting for your name to be called to go into the room to audition. And then so they say my name, Mike DeMissy, and then I walk up to the lady, the assistant or whoever the fuck, and as soon as I get to her, she's like, and you probably experienced this before, they try and get you into like the character or like try to get you to understand like what energy to be in. She does it. She just says my name. I walk up to her. She's like, have you ever been heartbroken? Just like that. And I immediately, like, I know what she's trying to, so she's trying to, like, set the fucking, I'm just like, yeah. She's like, perfect, use that. Go. Bro, I want her to punch this, like, bro, like, oh, like the
this
cringe.
This isn't how we communicate, yeah.
It's so cringy. So, have you ever been heartbroken? Yeah. Perfect, Use that. I walk into the room, bro. It's one director. He's sitting in the corner. This nigga has a French beret on.
Oh,
I
with a
swear
feather
to
on it.
God, bro.
Yeah.
He had the French, and he was sitting like he had his legs crossed, like the typical, like the cliche, fucking
the worst.
the worst.
Yeah.
The,
A fountain pen.
And this nigga's like, okay. I couldn't. Once I saw that, just all my desire to get this dropped. I gave the worst performance, and the guy was just like, okay. And I just knew from then I was fucking done. Yeah. But I've always had a deep. Like I went to college for animation.
Yeah.
I've been like I've been.
But
doing
hey, I'm
voices.
telling you, feel free to get actual like commercial and stuff auditions now, because it's all self tape.
But I don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't.
But it's all self-tape.
I want to go through the voice route. I want to fucking crack into
Oh
that.
yeah, there's
It's
just not
so
enough.
hard.
There's not enough of any one of
Not
them. You
even
got to
that's-
do them all. Is what I'm saying. Be open to that.
Okay,
It's all
that's-
self tape,
that's very
bro.
fair. That's very fair.
Sometimes, bro. Fucking what's
That
it
is very
called?
fair.
What's it called? Star
still,
Trek.
but then I gotta
That
go
shit
and
was just off
fucking-
one self tape. They didn't even do a recall,
That's hilarious.
and it wasn't even it was a different role.
What was the tape? Do you remember like with the line?
Yeah. I was a warrior. Oh, I actually could pull the line. It was like I'm buying. It was a pure Simpsons scene. It was like with Snake selling a weapon to someone. I go, did you bring this stuff? And she's like, yeah, Gremlin Huns normally don't do that thing. And then it's like, I've killed so many people, pretty much.
Did you have a talking role in Star Trek?
Yeah, bro.
You talked in Star Trek?
Did I show you that shit?
No, you're gonna pull that shit up after this.
Yeah. Oh, you're
you have
gonna
a
love it,
speaking
bro.
role in Star Trek?
Yeah, bro.
That's sick, nigga.
Yo, this part you're gonna fucking laugh.
What was your makeup? Did they give you like that Worf
I'll
shit?
show you, I'll show you,
I
I'll show
don't
you.
know Star Trek that
I'll
much,
show
but
you
I know that
everything.
nigga had like the lines on his forehead.
It doesn't come out till like next year, and it's like I did a bunch of NDAs, but like I was in it, and
Oh, you're allowed to say that you were in it?
I don't know
you
about
did
that,
NDAs.
but it's like it's already written online. It's coming out, so it's like,
Okay.
it exists.
Oh, okay.
There's
Okay.
hundreds of people working.
You can
on
just
it.
say that
the
you're in the
word
new
is out.
season.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like you can't say any of the stuff. But I'll tell you off air. I'll tell you everything. Yeah, I'll tell you everything, bro.
All right. Excellent.
By the way, this hasn't been recording this whole time.
Yeah. Could you imagine, bro? I'm ready to start again. Just
I
let me roll
always
another
think of
joint.
that mentally, like an hour into an episode. I'm like, how would I feel if that didn't record right now? Because
So-
sometimes you go, it was a good conversation. It doesn't matter, right?
I did an episode recently, and I had my homie on, and when I was doing the mic test, I turned his gains all the way down. I thought I turned just like headphone down for his input, but I turned his gain all the way down when I was testing my mic so that I wouldn't hear anything else. And so it was just my mic recording, and you could hear him coming through my mic.
Oh, God, that's
the audio.
No, you
fucking,
can't. It's unusable.
No, we made it
You
work.
posted it?
Yeah, bro, it was usable.
Wait, you
trust me.
isolated when you went
so I was
silent,
that we were able
and then
to fucking
boosted.
boost up.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
bro.
I've done that, bro.
Yeah,
it takes
and it
so
was a
long.
pain in the
It
ass.
takes so long,
I had Lou, my homie, helping me on that
bro.
one.
Big Norm. The first time he came on the fucking podcast is still, bro. Remember, I used to connect the audio interface to my laptop when we sat in those chairs in my basement and looked
Yeah.
ahead of us. It was all connected to my laptop, and that laptop was shit. And one time, a Big Norm, the first time he's on, 20 minutes into the episode, he goes,
no.
"Yo, fam, why is it you get waves when you talk, but I don't get waves?" Because the laptop is like facing him, and I'm like, "Wait, talk," and he talks, and it's like his shit wasn't even like on.
Connected?
His shit was fucked. So it's like
no.
I had to take the room's audio from this thing
Oh, that's the worst.
and like try to take out
camera
echo
audio, yeah,
and like
bro.
I'm doing Frankenstein work on this fucking my laptop is shaking. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fucking fix this audio, bro. It was so bad, but then when it goes on, it's just like crisp as
Audio's
fuck.
the
But
worst,
that's my biggest fear though, because if there's no video, fuck it. I'm just dropping an audio only.
yeah.
But if the
Audio's
audio
the
sucks,
worst,
you're
bro.
fucked.
Audio's the worst. I like this plant.
Money tree, bro. They're the best. Any other plant I try dies immediately.
They don't need direct sunlight.
They don't need direct sunlight. They barely need water. They just go and they're just kind of nice like that. And they're called money tree. And look, they come in like Piccolo hands. You know,
You're
Piccolo's
hilarious.
arm comes
I
up.
wasn't in Dragon Ball Z. Like,
Oh yeah.
you know what? I think we talked
sorry
about this
to hear that,
before.
bro.
I know. You know what's fucked up is I couldn't get past the intro theme song. I hated it.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
You can't get there.
Wait, this is the part. Dragon Ball Z. Bro, I wanted to fucking.
You're like, I was almost in, but I
It's
couldn't.
so
I
fun
couldn't.
because, and also no 10-episode fights and shit like this. I wasn't into that. Like,
Do you know the rapper Joey Badass?
yeah,
Do you like him?
yeah, I know.
So for him, I didn't fuck around with that like artist for like 10 years because I was
Okay.
like, Joey Badass, fuck that name. Yeah. You know?
Okay.
And then someone was like, no, he's great. And then I listened to him and I was like, oh, fuck. That's exactly what you did with the fucking intro to Dragon Ball Z, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I'm
You
like,
gotta
wait.
watch it. You gotta go watch the Cell Games, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
not, bro.
You gotta go
I don't
watch
have
the
time
final
for that.
moments.
Like literally,
Bro, these are
5 to
3
10
minutes. You got time for that.
5 to 10
We're-
episodes.
we're
drawn
playing
out
it-
fights though.
We're
like,
playing it before you leave.
drawn out fights. It's but and
definitely,
also,
yeah, that's the worst.
But you
But
know
it's
what?
also when you're a
I
kid.
found out because I did actually later on. Like I said, like bro, I love animation, bro. So I gave it a chance. Like later on, I started watching the Japanese version. That you ever watch that?
I actually like the dub. In this scenario, they put a lot of money into it, the Funimation or whatever.
Not
They
necessarily
dubbed
that
it
the
great.
dub is bad. It's
No,
just
the-
it's a lot more violent and bloody. And it's the same episodes. They just
The edit.
They took out all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
blood.
the blood,
They took out
yeah,
all
yeah.
the like. So that would have made a lot more sense given the violent nature of that show. See, I don't-
And then it's
know.
like the most blood.
But doesn't that make sense when you're watching like fucking Super Saiyan? You know, like these.
Bro, I don't know, man. I grew up with it. That shit was the hottest shit ever, and it was scorched into my
That should
brain.
be that should be behind you.
Yo, it's branded. Yeah, I'll fucking.
How was the
You're
Tame
you want
Impala
this one?
concert, by the
It was
way?
fucking great, bro.
Yeah?
It felt like the exact moment everyone was back.
This is just I know the sounds. I don't know the words.
You
Sounds
would've-
something like that.
You would have had a frenzy at this place, bro. White girl galore.
Yeah, but
Tame
you know how I feel
Impala
about
concert?
that. Yeah, of course.
But it was in Toronto, not
as soon as they start
Hamilton.
talking to me,
Not
Hamilton.
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 Yo,
I
bro.
still, again, white girls, I still find you sexy and I will sleep with you. It's just if we're gonna be together, like, come on, you have to have some understanding, true understanding of like, you know, the culture.
You
Not even
got
necessarily
to
the
take him to
culture, like-
Africa. It'll be the first time both of you have
You know
gone.
what it is, bro? It's upbringing and circumstance, bro. Like the harder you had it, or like the more strict the upbringing, like the more I connect with you for some reason, because that's just what I fucking.
Yeah.
That's what I know. It's like I can't do the surface level. It's like okay, and honestly, bro, you know how many like white women like while I'm fucking them, like give me that black dick, like the fetish. Bro, I don't know, man. I became too militant as I got older, man.
Bro, fuck that. That
Like
shit's-
it
that shit's great.
became too.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
No, bro. I don't.
Bro, I'm a full
I'm like, don't
fan of that.
fucking fetishize
Bro,
me.
I have no problem with that type of shit. I'm like, fucking, yeah, whatever, bro. That's just like, I don't overthink it, you know?
Like I don't. It's not even that I'm overthinking. It's just that it just like it happens so often, bro. I'm a slut. Do you understand? Like I fucked a lot.
Bro,
of,
I asked for that shit. They don't even say it.
that's so funny.
They're like,
You're
bro,
like, call me a nigger.
bro, I swear to God. I swear to God. I remember one girl.
No, don't tell me this. Yo, we're about to do a whole other 30 minutes, my nigga.
Yeah.
Give me kente cloth right now, bro. Give me.
Have
give
I
me
done
your-
it?
Oh, my brother.
100%.
Oh, my
And not
brother.
only that,
my brother.
But I've had a girl. I've had a girl that refused.
Of course.
No, that was funny. That
You
was
tell them to call you the N-word?
Every
The
now and
N-word,
then. Why
nigga.
not?
Like you tell
Yeah.
them to call you.
Nigger with an R, bro.
Bro, you
With
love
an
me.
R.
I'm just gonna say,
Wallahi, with
who's
an
your favorite
R.
director? Quentin Tarantino, my guy. Like what
Imagine, is this a dead nigger cleanup? Am I asking? Is this a dead nigger storage?
See, so that's to each their own. You know what I mean? And that's
what I'm saying, bro.
Like I need
Spectrum,
someone
bro.
who's gonna understand my militant perspective.
Yeah, bro, you're-
I'm like, you call
I'm
me a
telling you,
nigger.
bro.
I'm gonna
You
make sure
listen
you
too
can't
much
walk after this fuck session, bro. Like you're gonna be fucking to the ground. Like,
Well, there you go.
well,
That's
there
a
you
good
go.
thing.
Is that what motivates? Is that what,
Yeah, it's anger, bro.
Yeah.
It's facilitating anger, bro.
You're getting it back.
I mean,
for,
it's
you're getting
sex,
it back
bro.
for all the
Yeah, yeah,
fucking-
exactly. This is
nigga-
for, I
this
literally
nigga
yelled. I
just
said, not for
bro,
everyone.
it's sex, bro. It's sex, bro. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe
I'm
I
not
am
like,
overthinking
yeah,
it.
exactly. Like I'm not like my morals are like, oh.
It's not that
I
my
have a calculator.
morals. It's just that the mindset behind it. I don't fucks with anymore, man, because it's very basic. It like speaks to a more basic, like not when you ask, because that's a fucking you asking thing, but when it's like, and again, like the fucking this fake woke. I'm gonna come to your defense when, bitch, I'm perfectly fine defending myself when I want to. When it's an issue that I feel like. Being spit on at that young just gave me a perspective, you know what I mean? It set my barometer like way high. My threshold went way up to what I was expecting from life. So I'm not really shocked by like regular shit, and I don't think everything warrants like pushback. You know what I mean? I used to be like that.
I get that.
I used to want to
yeah.
fight everybody, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you come in the N-word or some shit, I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah,
you know, bro. Like once you get older, you have some more experience, and just I've calmed the fuck down.
Yeah.
And
You have to. That's what age does, bro. That's the
Correct.
best thing
Life
about age,
experience
bro.
is the best,
That's the
bro.
best. You
I
can't.
love life so much, bro.
You can't beat time.
bro. Maybe this will be the last thing I say. Cause how long have we been talking? This is your podcast.
Let's right. No, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's make this the last thing.
Like, at some point midway into my comedy career, like, bro, the best piece of advice I ever got was right at the start of my career. And when you first hear it, it's like some bullshit.
It's like, don't wear shorts.
Like, don't worry, but yo, you've heard that for sure.
Yeah.
There's people out there like, yo, you
don't
wear
fuck
fucking
with
shorts.
waitresses and
I'm
don't
like,
wear
nigga, shut the
shorts.
fuck up, bro. I'm gonna do whatever. Like
Comedy
it's
rules.
80 degrees
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wear shorts. This club does not have AC. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, I'm
show my
wearing
knees,
shorts.
nigga. Deal with it. It's like it's okay. Like,
You just gotta open on knee stuff. That's the key, you know.
Yeah, true.
You just gotta open on shin.
like-
all your shin material. You gotta open with that.
you gotta have like the hot weather material ready to go, so you can wear what you want to wear. But where the fuck was I even going with this? How did this start? Damn. Oh, I'm back. Okay, so somewhere we smoked the joint. Somewhere like midway into the best piece of advice. Okay, which will lead into midway into my career. I have to like reel it all the way back. The best piece of advice I ever got was to just be myself. That was it. That was the line. And like at that point, I started comedy at 22. This was like the first year that I heard that. And you've heard that before in your life, and you think you understand, like you really do. But then you continue, and then like your heart becomes like fucking more attached to comedy, and then life keeps happening, and you keep growing and progressing, and you really like. If I didn't have comedy plus the car accident to really set my mindset, like give me a different way to approach and live life, be more accountable, be more self-honest, and all this shit, that came in tandem with comedy. And I really learned to just be myself. When you said earlier that you see me just having fun, bro, I've just learned to just be. As hippie as it sounds, bro, I found a way to just truly be myself.
That's the key. That's it. That's what the whole thing is, right? Just trying to get to that. That's what Bill Burr said. You used to be funny with your friends, and then it takes 15 years on stage to become just as funny as you are with your friends off stage.
Correct.
You know what I
It's
mean? Like
there's
just
so
getting
much-
to that level of who you are just off stage. That's the whole thing, I guess. But fuck, bro. Yo, though, I read a Bruce Lee book I got from the library. It's a compilation of all of his interviews. And I was just like, all that shit.
Yeah.
But the main thing, actually, this guy was literally pushing, like the main goal was like true self-expression in martial arts and in his movies. So it's like that is just the goal that everybody says is just like
be yourself.
It's one of those fucking hack answers from life that's like you're like, yeah, but what's the real fucking shortcut? Tell me the real thing. You know what I mean? When they say be yourself, you're like, yeah, but what's the you know what I mean? Like, what's the other one though?
I think we've tricked ourselves, man. Because like in comedy, you don't want to be hack, but in life, like all those hack lines that you hear that make you like cringe and shit. I've been having these conversations a lot lately, but those are like the blueprint to a real happy and like just positive life. Like, and you think you understand, like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. Like some random bullshit like that. Well, it's like, nigga, how many times are you gonna try and teach someone a lesson, but until they experience it themselves, they're not gonna fully take in what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're just talking. You're wasting
Just
air.
talking, yeah.
Yeah. It's. So because of all that shit, midway into my career, as I started to really just be myself, fully express myself, my demeanor changed, bro. Like the energy I carry changed. I stopped, and there were so many hating ass, not so many, but there were a few that were more established at the time or whatever the fuck, like established comics that would literally like try and sabotage me. They would host shows that I'd be on, and instead of calling me by my stage name, which they hate for whatever reason, they would call me by my real name and then look at me in the eyes and try and like fuck with me and shit. Bro, they would think that because I was positive, they thought it was like fake happiness.
Gotcha.
And for whatever reason, they just wanted me to be miserable, I guess. Like that's
want
more
to shut it
of
down.
it's a more reflection of who they are as a person that like I couldn't just be happy around like in public without it being fake. Like there had to be some fucking shit behind it. It was so, thank God I'm stronger than that. Like none of it made me fold. I just fucking carried on through, and like all these lessons in life, again, being spit on, bro, like leads me to maneuver like this later on. And even though I've always felt like my progression has been slower, I've had to figure every last fucking thing out on my own, bro. Like my dad was gone. I figured it all out on my own, bro. And I used to think that was a detriment or whatever, because I'd see people and I'd finally catch up lesson-wise in life. I'd finally catch up with these lessons that are really important in life. And then I'd look at the people around me, my friends or whatever. I'm like, oh, damn, they've already been operating like this. I'm like, fuck, I'm behind the curve or whatever. It was like, no, bro. Like, you come to this shit when you're supposed to, and you're really not going to appreciate it until you experience it. So you just got to let that shit play out. And, bro, I know that I'm destined for something greater than even I can imagine. My only job is to not stop. Nipsey, bro, it's a marathon. Don't stop.
Bro, I swear to God, if you, for God forbid, if you tragically lose your life in the next couple of years.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, God forbid you live long into your 70s.
Can you knock on wood right now?
Yeah.
This is real wood?
Yeah, this is nice. This is oak. So it works extra good. You know what I mean? But, like, if you fucking, like, if you were to die in the next couple of years, that's gonna be the final, like in your documentary. As the credits fade out, it's gonna be you doing what you just said, and it's gonna put like a black and white filter over your face, and it's gonna zoom in off angle, and you're gonna fade out on like it's a marathon. I'm destined for greatness. I'm like, bro, this guy's wrapping it up. Like, bro, you're gonna die, bro. Stop, bro. You're gonna die if you say it. It's too perfect. You're gonna die. Stop, bro.
Inshallah, bro. God willing, I'm here.
Bro,
I'm here. I'm here as long as I'm supposed to be here. So either way, maybe these words are just enough to inspire someone.
You said some real shit, bro. That's how. Let's end it on that, brother. Just look in the camera and tell the people where to find you.
I love y'all. I am AKA Black Zeus on all social media. Black Zeus the podcast on all platforms: YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, all that good shit. Every Wednesday. Just follow me on social media. I promote all my shows. I'm active like a motherfucker, and and things are. I never went away, nigga. Even during the pandemic, I did all those underground shows, park shows, all that shit. I never, bro. If I go too long without comedy, nigga, it's a problem. But anyways, I love y'all, and thank you for having me, bro. It's always a pleasure.
Respect, always, bro. You're always welcome. Come back, bro. Don't be so hard to get back.
We're doing the podcast swap, baby. You're gonna be on mine, and then
As always, scroll below. You'll find all his details. Follow the show. Follow my guy. Check out all his shit. Black Zeus, the podcast, is my dude. Is the shit right here, bro. Respect for coming out, bro.
That's 3 dabs.
I'm excited to come out to fucking Hamilton tomorrow.
Yes, bro.
You know it's love when we're going with gas prices the way it is right now. I got no reason to be. I'm going home right after that.
I was thinking about that on the drive over. I'm like, I'm not even mad right now because this nigga's taking the same drive tomorrow.
And I don't have shows lined up there. You know, I'm going right home, bro.
We're gonna chill for a bit, bro.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hospitable.
I'm gonna chill.
I'll make you some lunch and shit. It'll be a good time.
But follow my man, and come check us out live. We're on tour this week. Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Abbas Wahab signing out. Peace.